So hi guys, so welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's topic is about why Japanese cannot speak English well. So before I start, I just introduce myself. I'm Yoshi and I live in Japan. I live in the Philippines and now I can speak Filipino and Tagalog. So let's start. So I do not have a lot of Japanese friends who can speak English. Just few can speak English because they studied abroad. But do we have enough time to study English in the school? I think yes, we have. We do have 6 years. We do have 6 years of English curriculum in the junior high school and high school. And nowadays, Japanese government wants to introduce the English education in elementary school. So which means we do have enough time to improve our English skill. But there are a lot of Japanese who travel in the Philippines, for example, or Asia or US, Europe, and they usually have English conductor to guide you, because if they have trouble in another country, they cannot speak English, so they cannot communicate with people. I think Japan has two main problems that Japanese are not able to speak English well. The first one is the studying method of English. Because when I was in junior high school student, I studied English. I studied English for passing the entrance exam in the high school and the college. I was just focused on the paperwork, like written exam or listening exam, grammar. I didn't speak out my opinion in English. Actually, that's the biggest problem in English education in Japan, to be honest. Because I believe that English is communication skill. So if you don't speak out, the method is useless, diba? Tama ba, diba? So yun yung main problem sa Japan. And of course, the second reason is there is less environment or opportunity to use English. Let's say, for example, I'm living in the Philippines and Philippine government already introduced English education in the Philippines. So almost all of the Filipino can understand or speak English. Japanese have English education, but the Filipinos have English education. So what is the difference between them? We less exposed to the English. Let's say, for example, when we watch the TV, when we go around the city, I think there is a less opportunity to use English compared to another country like the Philippines. If we use English in daily life, like when we have a school, when we have English class in the high school, let's say for example, we don't usually use English. It's weird, diba? So how teacher teaches English in high school is that teachers give the question, like yung grammar question or listening question, try to answer it in English, of course, but when we check the answer, Japanese teacher try to give an answer to the student in Japanese. So it's kind of weird. Not useless, it's useless, I think so. If we want to improve the English skill in Japan, I think we have to expose to the opportunity to speak English, and we should require to speak English in the English class. So it's common in another country, but Japanese do not do that. So that's the two main reason why we are not able to speak English well. And kaya nga, ito yung mga para sa Filipino, yung mga OFW na pupunta sa Japan, so they are required to speak, they are required to pass sa Japanese exam or Japanese skill exam, tama ba? So siguro mahirapan kayo sa Japan, yung mga Filipino na kahit marunong ka mag-English, kung people who are not able to speak English, edi parang useless naman yan, diba? So that's all for today, and thank you so much. And meron akong madaming video about my life in the Philippines, and if you are interested, please watch my video. So thank you for watching and see you on next video. Bye.
We can make a wildfire get away.